America's president-elect says Wednesday's events in Washington are one of the darkest days in U.S. history, and he's blaming Donald Trump.
The past 4 years, we've had a president who's made his contempt for our democracy, our Constitution, the rule of law clear in everything he has done.
4 people died during the riots. Dozens of people have been arrested. Many who took part remain defiant.
I feel very privileged that I was a part of yesterday. I fight for freedom and democracy.
Even with everything that happened?
Yes, even with everything that happened.
Social media giants Twitter and Facebook have suspended Donald Trump's accounts. Top Democrats want him thrown out of office.
An about turn from President Trump. He condemns the riots inside the US Congress by his supporters as a heinous attack.
My focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power. This moment calls for healing and reconciliation.
We'll now look at some of the front pages now for you Friday morning. We'll start with the Telegraph reporting that leading Democrats have threatened to impeach President Trump after a number of his supporters invaded the Capitol building in Washington. In a few minutes, actually, we're going to hear some American voices talking to us this morning as they sort of assess the events of the past 48 hours or so.
The Guardian says that an inquiry has been launched into why the building was so poorly defended. The paper reports that a 2-metre fence has now been put into place.
Online, New York Times features comments made by President Trump in a video message overnight. He says there will be a smooth, orderly, seamless transition of power.
The world was watching in shock. Day before yesterday evening, violent clashes were erupting in the heart of US democracy when Donald Trump supporters stormed the Capitol building in Washington.
Well, that violence has led to calls for the president to stand down, while both Twitter and Facebook suspended President Trump's accounts for a period of time. He's been allowed to tweet again now and has issued a video message to the American people. Here it is.
The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defiled the seat of American democracy. To those who engaged in the acts of violence and destruction, you do not represent our country. And to those who broke the law, you will pay. We have just been through an intense election and emotions are high, but now tempers must be cooled and calm restored. We must get on with the business of America. A new administration will be inaugurated on January 20th. My focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power. This moment calls for healing and reconciliation.
So that is the most recent message from President Trump. Those events in Washington affected people all across the United States.